suspect because all you're hearing is hearsay how both teams are doing, so it's been tough for the coaches to really set up the strategies.
Early on, Cleveland out shooting Salt Lake 5-2, and they have the lead. Now we have a scrap. This is the two most penalized teams in the league, and Kerry Clark flailing away with a player, and now trying to continue to throw some punches as they're right inside the blue line. It's George Zajarkala for the Lumberjacks, and Kerry Clark and the linesman in to separate, so it didn't take too long for the two most penalized teams to go. It actually was Mark Major for Cleveland right at the blue line. Clark and Major right inside the Salt Lake blue line. Five each fighting. Here's Todd Gillingham trying to center one. Blocked off at the last moment, and the Jacks hold on. 5 minutes gone into the first, and here we have another scrap to the right of the goal. It is Gillingham and also Paul Laus, the leading penalty player for the Jacks, and Laus falls on top, and that sends a rise to the crowd, and the linesman in to separate. I'm not sure if he won this scrap.
No, I didn't say that, but
You should have said. Well, how come you didn't say it?
I'm not going to say the guy did.
Well, you got to say he won the fight.
He did. I did.
Lumberjack penalty number 3, Paul Laus.
It all started back of the net, now to the side of the goal, and they went from there.
Well, Gillingham skated in front of the net looking for a return pass from Rich Chernomaz, and he just ran into Laus, and they just squared off. And Laus, a big boy, third in the league with 288 penalty minutes so far.
Mohamed for the forward McCarthy. In on goal, left wing side pass across to the far wing for Quinn. Centers to score! And I believe it was Daniel Gauthier in front of a pass from Quinn, and Trevor Kidd furious on that play in front of the net.
Trevor Kidd feeling as if Gauthier initially was stuck in the crease and then floated back out, and it looked like McCarthy may have been frozen in real tight on Kidd also.
Here's the play now to the left wing side. It all started in front, and Kidd appeared to have been knocked down right before that shot was taken.
His legs were pulled out underneath in front of Trevor. Trevor trying to get over, and that's what's made Trevor so irritated.
Now we have further discussions along the far side, and Paul Cruz and the player David Quinn trying to have some discussions there, and here we go. David Quinn and Paul Cruz going at it. Boy, we've had a little bit of everything here as Cruz trying to throw a couple of right hands. The linesman letting them go to it. Cruz throwing some lefts. Quinn trying to fight back. And David Quinn, who has not played hockey during the past 4 seasons, coming back this year. And Paul Cruz still waltzing inside the blue line. Actually, Quinn came back briefly last season to play with Team USA. Briefly in Binghamton in the American Hockey League as Cruz trying to throw some punches, and the linesman in is separate. It all started as a discussion and has gone on, Dave, from there.
Well, it just started right after the misconduct penalty was called. Paul Cruz came off the bench, started jawing with young David Quinn, and they let him go at it.
Play at the left wing point. Holding for Salt Lake, holding on, spins it into the far corner, and there's McCarthy leveling Paul Laus. 2-0. Salt Lake trailing, no scoring in this period. And here it's Gross, who hails from Calgary. Right side for Werman, and on goal, shoots, scores! Kevin Werman on a great setup from Todd Bros as the play opening up, and Dave McClellan trying to hold on. Centers in front of the net. Kidd, a save. They score on the third shot. It was Gauthier, I believe, and a 3-1 Cleveland lead. In across the line, Struch pulls up, trying to center one, does for Chernomaz. Fires, save, rebound, Dobson. The stop on the player Gillingham, cutting in, and now Chernomaz and Laus have some words. Here comes Gillingham. He and Gancher want to go. The linesman in to separate for the moment. Laus trying to get it to Salt Lake player. And now the forward, Sandy Smith, also trying to get a Rich Chernomaz and gives him a glove sandwich in front. This is not over yet. Sabrin into the pile. Buskus also, and here we go. Into the far corner.
Boy, I'll tell you, right in front of the net, Rich Chernomaz with a good shot on goal, and rebound came right out. Todd Gillingham trying to knock it around, and he got flattened by Paul Laus as Laus came from nowhere, and that's when the infraction started.
And more pushing and shoving to the right of the goal. Salt Lake just giving up a tally to make it 3-1. And now altercations to the right of the net. The Eagles had a good scoring chance as Chernomaz let go a shot. Gillingham also, and then it developed from there.
Boy, Gillingham in front, jumping on that loose rebound, and from nowhere comes Sandy Smith. And then Rich Chernomaz getting into it with Laus and Smith.
Well, I think Laus got in with Chernomaz, gave him the glove sandwich. Gillingham didn't like that, and then he rushed in. Jack trying to work it free. It's punched now back of the goal. Eagles in deep to Fort Jack. Harris the drop pass, and stolen and clear to center. And stops McCarthy in front of the net.
Sandy McCarthy with his own contingent of fans. His folks are here this evening watching him. First chance into Cleveland area, and they came out to watch him, and he's out there trying to give it his darndest tonight also.
Sandy McCarthy, the youngest Golden Eagle. He's only 20 years of age. He's a little bit younger than Trevor Kidd, the goaltender tonight. And finally, it's Cruz. There's Bonato Smith. Keeps it in for Gancher. Shoots, scores! Well, the puck was deflected deep into Salt Lake territory. It looked like a very innocent-looking play until Ken Sabrin and Ron Buskus turning around the player in front, Ken Priestley.
Well, it looks like an icing call is going to be made, and I think that's whatever causes so.
And Wortman able to keep the puck in at the left wing point. Wortman, who scored the only goal tonight for Chernomaz, scores! Rich Chernomaz! And Chernomaz whirling around into the neutral zone, and the puck is cleared right back for McCarthy, and he's leveled by Gancher, Dave, and 30 seconds left at the point. Sabrin shoots, blocker save, rebound. Oh, and they cleared right through the goal crease and wide. Wortman, his shot going wide. Eagles trying to center one for McCarthy. 17 seconds left. Chernomaz now back of the goal, trying to work it in front of the bow. Centers, Hafey scores! Sean Hafey with 11 seconds to go in the game. It is a 4-3 Cleveland lead. Salt Lake doing everything that but to put the puck in, and they finally did.